My name is Tara. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm going to be your host for about the next 10 minutes as I walk you through my audition tape. A little bit about myself. I actually have training in musical theater. That's what I did my whole life. I grew up dancing and singing and being crazy around the house. So my parents put me in theater school. That's what I went and got my degree for. Afterward, I moved to New York City, pursued theater, and in that process, Mattel actually hired me to be a host for live trade shows. I would do those in New York and in LA, and I did that on and off for about 4 years. And in that process, I got to do some pretty cool things. One of them was hosting a live event in the middle of Times Square. This was 2 years ago, right in front of Toys R Us in New York City. Part of my job was to choreograph dancers, but aside from that, I hosted a 3-hour event where I pulled kids off the side of the street, random kids, and had them interact with this toy. And then with this toy and then 143 other toys behind me, and I asked them questions and I got to play with them. And through all this process with Mattel, I learned I love hosting. I love this thing called hosting. I never knew it existed. Moved back home to Pittsburgh, continued being an actor. I taught dance and theater in schools. And then I got hired to be a sales rep for a salon. And I was supposed to sell product, but the product sold itself. So what I started really focusing in on was training. I trained people how to use the product on their hair, which got me more into product detail and teaching people, which is also something I love. And I got to work with lots of different people on the phone and live and all this cool stuff. Now, I'm a real estate agent. I have my real estate license in Pennsylvania, and I sell apartments. So that's the textbook answer of why I'd be a perfect host for QVC. But I think more importantly than that is the second point I have to make, which is I'm a consumer. Yeah, I'm a female, I love to shop and all that stuff, but I really love products. Like, if something works and it's a good price and it takes the place of something I already own, I not only have to have it, but I've got to tell people about it. That's just who I am. I've had people come up to me and say, do you represent this brand of camera? No, I just love it. You have to have it. Seriously, look at these buttons, look at these features. That's just me. That's my personality. That's how I've always been. The third reason why I need to be a host on QVC is because I've got the curly hair. And you currently do not have a host with curly hair, or at least one that doesn't wear her hair curly. And curly girls got to represent. So that kind of leads me into my first product, which is Diva No Poo. Diva with an E, not an I. We're not being crazy opera singers here, divas. Diva No Poo. What's poo? Okay, well, it's off of the joke of shampoo, but it doesn't have the bad stuff in it. No sulfates, no parabens, no silicones. Okay, what are those things? Sulfate, it's the first ingredient, I guarantee you, in your shampoo. It's also the first ingredient in your dish detergent. I'm pointing this way because that's where my kitchen is. It's what you use to wipe off your dishes after a greasy dinner. Why would you want to put that on your scalp? Why would you want to strip your hair of the things that are good about it? Yeah, you're stripping dirt and bad things too. You're stripping your hair of the good things, so now your hair's got to work extra hard to make up for all this stuff you're taking away from it. Don't ever take all that stuff away from it. Your scalp and your hair knows how to act. The good Lord put the hairs on your head to act the way they're supposed to act. Let's keep them that way, okay? Diva No Poo, you're going to gently release the dirt from your scalp, and you're not going to create frizz. Why do you hate your curly hair? Why do you hate your wavy hair? Why do you hate your ethnic hair? You hate it because of frizz. You hate it because you step outside on a humid day and your hair goes from here to 3 feet wide. Don't ever create the frizz. Cut it out. You don't have to deal with frizz, and then you don't have to deal with the 25 products underneath your sink that you use to tame the frizz. Never start with frizz in the first place. No Poo you're going to put on your scalp. You're not going to scrub. You're not ever going to create that frizz on your hair. You're going to come out of the shower and you're going to have a good hair day every single day. I know it sounds crazy, but you don't have to deal with the stress of what's my hair going to look like for this wedding? What's my hair going to look like for my interview? You're going to have good hair and you're going to love it. You're not going to love it. You're going to love your hair. Also, as a curly girl, I can firmly and confidently state that I definitely hated my hair for 25 years of my life. 3 years ago, I found Diva, and I don't want to say it changed my life because that's dramatic for a hair product, but it really changed the way you think about yourself. You know, you can wear great clothes and great jewelry and great makeup and have fantastic skin and self-tan and do all these things for yourself, and then you look in the mirror and your hair is a gigantic frizz ball on top of your head. Nothing is going to suck the life out of a woman's confidence like having a bad hair day. And Diva No Poo is going to take that factor away. It's also going to save you time. You don't have to wash your hair every day. You don't have to wash it every other day. I washed my hair twice this week. Today's Friday, I washed it before this tape, of course, and I washed it Monday, twice a week. How much is your time worth? Do you even know who is going to change your curly hair? In my next product, we've got the SodaStream. All right, so if you're like me, you saw commercials for this nationally. They're running commercials like it for crazy, and you see it and you're like, at-home soda maker. I don't really need that. I don't need another gadget, Tara. I don't need another thing sitting on my kitchen counter. Okay, I get you. I was there. I agree with you. Gadgets in the kitchen, it can get cumbersome. Unless it's a product that you're actually going to use and it's going to help save you money, time, effort, wasted money down the drain. Okay, so you're thinking, you know what, soda, I'll just buy it from the store. I'm good with it that way. Really? Let's think this through. You've got 2 liters and you've got cases of soda. You take them from the shelf, you put them in your cart. Put them in the cart, on the bill. On the bill, into the bag. From the bag, into your car. From your car, to your house, from your house to the refrigerator. Does that sound like a smart use of time and your muscles? I don't think so. All right, so you have one SodaStream machine. This is the product that we're going to send home with you when you get it today. It has a CO2 tank in the back, and you're also going to get a liter like this. Now, if you can screw in a light bulb and fill a water bottle, you can use this product, okay? So it's got a fill line on the bottom. Really clear to see. A kid can fill a water bottle. You can have your 6-year-old grandson do this. And you're going to tilt the machine. There's nothing to get hurt on. There's no sharp objects. Nothing to worry about that. I'm screwing it in. How many QVC hosts does it take to screw in a light bulb? You're going to push the button on top until you hear the buzz, so listen for it. Now I like 3 buzzes, so I'm going to go there. All right, now listen for this. It's fresh, freshly made soda. All right, now here comes the really hard part. You've got to decide what flavor you want. We have the option of leaving it as plain seltzer water, which is good on its own. You can add natural flavors like lemon or lime. You might want cola. You might want diet caffeine-free cola. What about cola with cherry? Or how about a green tea with pineapple? Or what about an all-natural soda, real sugar, no chemicals, really good for you in the bottle? Or national brands like Crystal Light, Kool-Aid. All of those flavors are your options, and you can buy them at any retailer that sells home goods. You can find these things anywhere. Of course, you can find them on QVC as well. So I've got my flavored water, my carbonated water, and I've got a flavor here. This is Diet Pink Grapefruit. This is one of my favorites. This is how I get through my work day. This is what forces me to drink that gallon of water we're all supposed to drink in a day. So you're going to fill it to the fill line. Okay, anyone can do that, especially if you know how to do laundry. You're going to dump it in the bottle. It's always good to go slow so it doesn't overflow. Screw it on, tilt it over, and you have soda on your floor. That's how it works. So that's the SodaStream, and I cannot believe that 3 minutes is over. I could talk about products, you guys, for hours. Like I said, I love sharing information. I love sharing it with people I love entertaining. If you need my information, it's all on my resume. My email, my cell phone, they're all there. They came with this link. I hope you give me a shout out. Love to hear from you. In the meantime, have a great day. Thanks, guys.